How you doing?
Oh, please.
Hey, how you doing?
How would she just like Phoebe? Like, all right, we're getting friendly and flirty on this Friday edition of Dating I Do's and Don'ts, and dating coach and certified matchmaker Katy Clark is here to help us up our flirting game. Good morning.
Good morning.
I love when Katy comes because I always need all of her advice. So let's talk about first, how do you know if you are even flirtable? And I asked Katy, I said, is flirtable a word? And she said, I made it up. So tell me more about flirtable.
I did, because I had a client who would go on dates and he's practicing his flirt game, and he would say, Katy, these women are not even flirtable. To be flirtable is to give and receive flirts.
Okay.
So we have to have both ends of that story for the flirting to go on, right? We just saw that with Joey, right?
Right.
It worked with one, but not with the other.
Right. Okay. So how do you know if you are good at flirting or maybe you might need a little work?
Well, I like to say that you get first and second dates. So oftentimes in real life, if you're not good at flirting, you're not getting in real life first dates. But on the date, if you're not getting that second date, it's probably because you just couldn't flirt, relax, and get into that date and have fun.
Yes, exactly. I think flirting kind of ties into like banter and just, you know, like you said, almost being comfortable and just leaning into the conversation and also being authentically yourself, right? And just letting that part come out. So let's talk about some how to flirt ideas. Send over a drink?
It's old school, but it works. I have a girlfriend. She sent a man a drink, and they are getting married this year. Now, I know for most women, they're like, oh, well, I don't want to do that. Ladies, it's a power game right there. And here's the win, is that even if you send it to someone, they don't have a ring on, you obviously don't know if they are in or not in a relationship. But it never hurts because it opens doors.
It opens doors.
Yes. And they might have a buddy, they might have another girlfriend, so whatever, send a drink. And if they are in a group, and you're, gentlemen, I have to say this, if you're sending a drink, send it to the whole team. The whole team needs a drink, okay? Don't just send it to one girl.
Okay, because listen, I can't stand when a man goes, can I buy you a drink? I'm like, yeah, but I got friends too.
Exactly.
Like, can you?
You're gonna have to rise up. Yeah.
All right, next tip is to sit next to them, which is so simple.
So simple. So most men on a date feel like this is interview style when you're directly across like this. When we sit kitty corner, it's going to be a little bit more intimate. And here's the reason why. Is that you can actually touch them. And now people do not have cooties, and if you're on a first date, it's because you've vetted them, hopefully. But you're gonna give them a little tap on the shoulder, a little hit on the knee.
Yeah.
Like,
ooh, Katy, that's dangerous.
But it sends a message that, hey, I'm kind of into you, which is important in flirting.
Oh my goodness, I feel like people talk about all the time, like the couples who sit on the same side of the table, and they're like, but I'm obsessed with that. People are like, ew, don't do that. And I'm like, I want to be close to my man, right?
5 years in, my husband and I are still like, can we have that table right there? We'll squeeze.
We'll squeeze. We'll squeeze together. Okay, so tell me about tone, because what do they say? It's not about what you say, but sometimes how you say it.
And with women, we got to work on this because we're intense on those first dates. We have this questionnaire that we want to ask, and it's not about the questions, it's about how we present the questions. So again, if sometimes there's a lull and you might want to say something like, hey, tell me a joke. But that's intense. So instead, say something like, if you tell me a good joke, and you know, whoever joke is better gets to pick dessert.
Ooh,
Keep it in that fun, friendly tone.
I feel like you always have to, this is for the ladies, this is just personally from me, I'm not no dating coach though, but always have like, give your man the choice, but really you made the choice, but let him feel like he made the choice, right?
We guide men. We are the neck, they are the head, right?
Exactly. Okay, get competitive, because everybody's looking for a man or a woman these days, so you gotta be in your game.
Yes, and it's something like, I bet you I can beat you at.
Ooh, okay.
Just say anything like that, whether it's corn game, or cornhole, there it is, or it's mini golf. Mini golf is a great second date because there's that competitive nature, and if you bring that out, it is so fun and flirty.
I love that is actually a really good second date.
Maybe axe throwing too.
I love
the muscles.
Yeah, because axe throwing is inside, it's air conditioned, and the heat is coming, okay? My gosh. Let's talk about foreshadowing, because you kind of want to give a little bit of a glimpse of what you want out of them as a partner.
So even with that, first we got to get to the second date. So something like, you know, I'll tell you that on the second date.
Ooh,
Anybody is thankful for a segue like that, because now they know, okay, second
I'm
date.
open to this.
And even saying something like, you know, I kind of like you.
I love that.
Kind of like you. It's not, I'm in love, I'm not looking to marry you, but I kind of like you.
Yeah, giving them a little bit, because we're not mind readers, right? No. We have to kind of give them a little bit of something to hold on to.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, great. Love that. Also, you talked about body language, a bunch of other things. So she has so many tips, you guys, that are just great. So tell me, where can people find you? Because I love every time you come, because I just steal all your tips.
There's always something. IG, podcast, and my website is Dating with Katy, and that's Katy.